Ever since yesterday, I've been thinking about the safety squat bar. And frankly, I'm very surprised that I liked it that much. But there's something about it that I quite don't know what, just felt really nice. I think it's easier. It's easier than the front squat, and I've been doing front squats now for over a month. And so I've kind of gotten used to the struggle of doing a front squat. The constant upper back fighting, the seesaw battle between the upper back and the quad, that kind of seesaw. The more you push with your quads, the more you want to lean over, and the more it challenges the upper back. The safety squat bar allows you to have your hands in front of you. And it seems subtle, but that does something to my upper back stability. I can engage my lats, they come into the play, and I feel a lot more rigidity through the upper back, shoulder girdle, all that. So I think that is the primary reason why I felt so good with it. I was able to hit 190. They say you're 10% weaker with the SSB compared to your high bar squat. So if I'm doing 190 with the SSB, that means 210 would have been possible with the straight bar. That is very, very good, after not squatting, in a high bar position for a month. Today I came in and I was like, man, I wish I had the SS bar. I wish I had it. In between the sets today, I'm constantly going through, Googling Rogue bar, this bar, that bar. A lot of you guys are commenting about Titan Fitness and Elite FTS and all these guys, these manufacturers. I simply don't have that option. Like here in Australia, we don't get these bars. So the only real kind of famous, well-respected manufacturer that's in Australia is Rogue Australia. So I bought my Ohio power bar from there. I bought a bunch of things from there. Mostly kind of like straps and things. Like the majority of the stuff that I've bought, like the plates and rack and all of that was bought in like cheapo shops. And I've kind of been lucky to find deals and whatever. But when it comes to the bar is something that you're going to be using for a long time. And so it's a good investment. And so when I was looking to buy a proper, new bar, I bought myself the Ohio power bar, went straight to the source, Rogue, and I got it. The SSB from Rogue is $750 Australian. So it's fairly expensive. And now if I'm thinking about how much the Ohio power bar is, I don't think I paid that much, although it's now some 5 years removed from that time. So it's probably around the same price as the Ohio power bar. I'm not sure, but it's quite a lot of money. I'm looking around and I'm seeing other, safety squat bars, and they all kind of look a little bit different. They're longer, shorter, heavier, lighter. The angle is different. There's a lot of these cheapo bars where they have the handle and the camber facing in the same direction. Now, I don't know if that's supposed to be that way. It seems a bit awkward for that to happen. I think there needs to be a difference in between where the camber is facing and where the handles are facing. There needs to be some sort of difference there. So anyway, like this is the thing about all these manufacturers. They all have a different take. And then you plug in the Chinese manufacturers who are just basically, pumping these bars out and kind of, I don't know. There's some bars for sale here in locally, marketplace, but all of these bars look a little bit, frankly, weird. The padding looks like it's made out of chips freaking foam. So this is one of those situations where you're like, okay, I'd rather pay once, get the thing I need, and be done with it. So right now, like I wanted to buy something tonight, but I think I'll spend a few more days looking around at these other manufacturers that we have in Australia. Some of these bars are half price, but I don't know what they're about, and the steel manufacturing, the angle. Well, there's a lot going on with the safety squat bar. Like it's not just how much can it tolerate, and is it ball bearing, or is it what sort of collars it has. There's a lot of freaking variation when it comes to this. For example, the padding needs to be padding, man. It can't be just freaking paper. So it's a complex looking bar, but the one that I tried yesterday felt really nice. It felt really nice. The only trouble is their racks were wide. So really I should have looked at what bar that was. Surely it's written somewhere. So maybe I can just buy that for my home. Maybe, next time I go, I'll measure it up and I'll see what's going on there, write it down, and then go home and measure my rack and see if it will fit. Those racks at that gym were very, very wide, and I think it would screw up a lot of the bars. But anyway, the whole day today I'm thinking about the freaking bar. I managed to get my front squats in. I did another 15 triples, which is very, very high volume. Even though it's at 60%, I'm very tired today. I've worked, come home straight to the freaking squat rack, did all of that. I've just eaten and my blood pressure is like 40, it seems. I'm gonna be crashing tonight at 8 p.m. I think. Anyway, that's what's on my mind. For you fellas that are here in Australia, I'm really interested to kind of hear what you have to say about, which manufacturers have decent SSBs, if you have an SSB at home. I know a lot of you guys in America have a lot more options. You've got world famous manufacturers there, Rogue, Elite FTS, Titan, all these companies. In Australia, we don't really have a lot. I don't know. I guess powerlifting is not as popular as it is in America. And also, obviously, Australia has like 22 million people, and America has almost 400 million. So I need to get myself that bar. All right, guys, I want to mention a name in this video. This fella has been chatting to me on the Patreon app for a very long time. His name is Michael Coe. Michael, I hope I'm saying this correctly, man. I want to give you a shout out. He's upped his subscription on the Patreon, so he's now a part of the top tier. He's joining a whole bunch of people there as well. And I just wanted to say, Michael and I have been exchanging messages now for, I don't know, more than a year easily. And he seems as crazy about this stuff as me. He's a real freak when it comes to this stuff. He enjoys talking about this stuff. And Michael, I wanted to say it's a pleasure to get your messages, and it's a pleasure to exchange messages. You try something, I try something. We kind of exchange messages back and forth. It's a real community. That's what I really feel when I talk to you and a few other fellas on Patreon that I'm in constant communication. So it's a pleasure, and I thank you again for the support. Not only are you supporting me through this, but you're also feeding the fire and showing me that I'm not the only one who's crazy about this stuff. So thank you, Michael. Thank you, all the rest of the Patreons. You guys are real special to me, and it's a really special community we have. So thank you for that, and thank you, Michael, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.